The dominance of Google seemed unbreakable until the recent arrival of ChatGPT. ChatGPT, an AI-powered search engine, emerged as a formidable competitor in the search engine industry, catching Google off guard. Even more surprising was the collaboration between ChatGPT and Microsoft Bing, which aimed to integrate the AI into its internet search. While Google has been working on this subject for years, they were not prepared for such a swift movement from a weak competitor. The fate of this giant tech company is now in question, as well as the implications for internet users, website owners, and online advertisers. In this video, we will address all of these issues. It's hard to imagine that Google, once known as Backrub, was founded in 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. While search engines have been around since the early days of the internet, Google revolutionized the industry. Starting as an internet search company, it now offers over 50 internet services and products. Google's dominance in the search engine industry is staggering, with the company handling over 90% of global online search inquiries. This makes it one of the top 4 influential corporations in the high-tech sector, alongside Apple, IBM, and Microsoft. Who could have predicted that the small firm that started in a humble garage in Menlo Park, California would be worth over $1,148 billion today? Despite Google's dominant position in the search engine industry, the emergence of ChatGPT has threatened its market share. While Google's financial growth has been extraordinary, much of it is due to paid advertisements. Roughly 60% of Google's revenue comes from Google Search, which is monetized through Google AdWords, allowing the company to earn revenue through pay-per-click advertising across multiple platforms. For years, Google has dominated the search engine industry with over 90% of the market share of global internet searches. However, the arrival of ChatGPT and its collaboration with Microsoft Bing has caught Google off guard. The war of search engines has just begun, and it's shaping up to be a battle for the ages. With the launch of ChatGPT, the way people search for information could change drastically. The idea of scanning through a list of websites to find what you want could soon become outdated. Instead, users can simply ask ChatGPT for what they want, and the AI will provide concise, compiled answers. This shift in the way people search for information could lead to a decline in Google's market share and revenue from advertising. So, why would such a giant tech company feel threatened by the emergence of a new competitor? But with ChatGPT, users will no longer spend hours surfing endless websites, whereas this chatbot would respond to any query in a human-like manner in a second. It has been trained on copious amounts of text data to understand and generate text in multiple languages. Bing, Microsoft's search engine and Google's rival, teamed up with OpenAI to create a more efficient search. They invested $10 billion in OpenAI over multiple years and now have access to one of the world's best AI technologies. Microsoft has also used its partnership with OpenAI to revamp its own Bing search engine and improve its browser. On February 7th, Microsoft unveiled a new Bing search engine that runs on a next-generation OpenAI large language model customized specifically for search. This is a game changer. It raised alarms within Google, and they sought help from their founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, to strategize on how to integrate chatbot features into the Google search engine and devise a plan for the company's AI operations. According to reports from the New York Times, Google planned to launch a demo version of its search engine with chatbot features and unveil more than 20 AI products this year. However, they claim to be worried that moving too fast to roll out AI technology could harm the company's reputation. In a bid to meet up with its target, Google announced that it would lay off more than 12,000 employees and focus on AI as a domain of primary importance. Apparently, Google is forced to put safety issues in the backseat and jumpstart the launching of AI products because any further delay might ruin the company. The competition between Google and Microsoft is heating up. If Microsoft integrates ChatGPT with MS Office products, billions of users and thousands of governments that use it for daily operations would benefit from this technology. Google tweeted a promotional video about their AI chat Bard powered by Lambda. Unfortunately, Bard was spotted giving an incorrect answer in this promo clip, and within 24 hours, Google lost over $100 billion in market value. That's huge. Bard is an AI-powered natural language model created by Google that aims to enhance natural language processing. Similarly to ChatGPT, it is built on the Transformer neural network architecture and trained on large datasets to improve its performance. However, Bard has a more specific objective of refining natural language search queries on Google and has been optimized to run faster and lighter on mobile devices. Currently, Bard is still undergoing testing, and Google has not yet announced a public release date. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, emphasized the importance of taking the time to ensure that the technology is reliable and does not mislead the public. Bard will initially be available to a select group of trusted testers before being rolled out to the general public later this year. With the availability of both ChatGPT and Bard, users are faced with the decision of which AI-powered model will provide the best results for their queries. Google's efforts may be valiant, but ChatGPT has already conquered the world. Even Elon Musk, one of the founders of OpenAI, once commented that ChatGPT is scary good. We are not far from a dangerously strong AI. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman revealed on Twitter that ChatGPT garnered over 1 million users within the first 5 days of its launch. Furthermore, Swiss bank UBS analyzed the app and found that it is the fastest growing app of all time. Despite ChatGPT still being in the research stage, it is accessible to everyone free of charge, simply by visiting chat.openai.com and creating an OpenAI account. Anyone can start chatting with ChatGPT. However, due to the high demand, there may be times when the server cannot process your request. This does not mean that you won't ever be able to access it, it just means you should try visiting the site later when fewer people are using it or opt for the paid plan, which costs $20 per month. This Pro plan allows users to have faster access even during peak times and priority access to new features and improvements. While the capabilities of AI models like ChatGPT are impressive, it's important to note that there are fundamental differences between ChatGPT and a search engine. ChatGPT is specifically designed to engage in conversations with end users, while a search engine uses algorithms to analyze web pages and assist users in finding relevant information. Unlike a search engine, ChatGPT is not able to conduct online searches and is limited to answering questions based on the information it has learned from training data. ChatGPT's abilities include writing essays, generating art prompts, coding, and engaging in philosophical discussions, but there is still room for error in its responses. While there is potential for ChatGPT's integration with Bing's search engine, it still has limitations to its capabilities. While the AI chatbot has been designed to hold conversations with end users, it has some serious drawbacks that cannot be overlooked. One of the most significant limitations is its inability to respond to long or wordy queries. It requires reformulation to properly understand the question. In addition, the responses it provides are often of low quality, lacking coherence, or being excessively repetitive. Unlike the Google search engine that asks for clarification on confusing queries, ChatGPT simply guesses what the inquiry means, resulting in unexpected replies. Another serious concern is the spread of misinformation. The bot only compiles information based on assumptions to understand your question, but cannot verify the accuracy of the information. This can lead to the sharing of incorrect information. The founders of ChatGPT themselves have noted that it can write plausible-sounding yet wrong answers. The potential consequences of AI-powered search engines could also be disastrous in the long run. If AI replaces search engines, what will happen to content creators that write the articles and blogs from which data is originally sourced? Will this mean the end of human content creation? What becomes of human knowledge if it is centralized and controlled by AI bot companies? Even as competition heats up in the AI chatbot industry, Google warns against the dangers of such chatbots. The CEO of Google's search engine has warned that this kind of artificial intelligence has the potential to lead to hallucinations. as it can express itself in a convincing but entirely fabricated way. One of the most important objectives, he continued, is to keep this to a minimum. In conclusion, while ChatGPT has taken the world by storm, it has significant limitations that cannot be ignored. The potential consequences of AI-powered search engines must also be taken seriously, as they could have far-reaching effects on human knowledge and content creation. As we continue to watch the war of AI chatbots unfold, maintaining transparency in the sourcing of data must be top priority. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.